Desert Isle Crafting. I'm Christy. Hello everyone. How are you today? I hope you all are having a wonderful day and making beautiful things. What I have today is a review from Fansells. They sent me a big package here. I think I have 6 kits here. So what we'll do is I'm going to divide it in half. I'll do part 1 today. Part 2 will be up next week because I think 6 kits in one video is a little bit too long of a video. If you've never been to Fansells, I will have a link down below to their website and to all the kits in the video. Check them out. They have excellent prices, very, very budget friendly. They do have a promotion, I think, right now with 5% off any order over $1. And you can go crazy at their website, whether it be diamond painting or cross stitch or knitting or crochet or paint by number. The list just goes on and on. Their website is absolutely huge. So check them out if you haven't been there before. A huge thank you to all my subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing and watching my videos. It really means a lot to me. And we will have an upcoming giveaway. I'm trying to get my craft room sorted out. I told my husband last night that we need to go to Home Depot and buy another shelving unit. I just have so many things that I want to try to get organized. I feel better if I'm organized. It's easier for me to do things and know where everything is. And I want to give away a bunch of kits. So I'm sorting through everything right now. Having, God, I can't even talk. I'm so sorry. My mind just went totally blank. I'm sorting through everything right now, getting it all together to do another giveaway. I don't think it'll be as big as the one I did a couple weeks ago, but it'll be a good one. So if you haven't subscribed, please think about subscribing and hitting that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the upcoming giveaways. Fansells, like I said, is a great store. Check it out, and let's take a look at what we've got here. Let's just put those aside. Let's look at this first one. I've been looking, I think I know which one this is just from the colors of the floss. Let's take a look at it. So we've got, we've got a kit here from that no-name manufacturer. We have a little tool kit. Let's take a look at this one really quick. So we have our needles, looks like 5 needles in a puffy ball, our threader, and our adjustable thimble. I keep all my toolkits with the actual kit it comes with. I don't separate them out. Nice reusable baggie. Some instructions that show you how to cross stitch. And this would be a good kit for a beginner because normally this manufacturer does not do back stitching. Some diagrams on how to stitch. It will be only a full stitch kit. How to rinse your fabric afterwards so that you get all this ink out of it, and it does come out easily. So let's take a look at what the actual picture is with the paper pattern. Now this is a 16 count. It tells you that up in the corner, and the size is 45 by 45. That's the product number, which is really important in case you have a problem with your kit. Let's say you run out of thread. Let's say there's a problem with the printing, or you just have a question. That number is really important to let customer service know. Now this is the butterfly. I will put a picture up on the screen so you can see it a little bit clearer. That's actually pretty good for this company. That's not a bad picture at all. A nice big pattern. It's big, so I'm curious to see if it's as big as the actual picture is, but it's a nice big pattern. It's the butterfly in the middle with a beautiful border all the way around. It has 40 colors, so I think that's excellent. It will really show a lot of the detail. I think I've seen some videos with somebody working on this or completing this, or maybe it was on Facebook, but it's a really, really pretty picture. That's really confetti heavy. So if you don't mind confetti, then this is the one for you. Very clear symbols, no blurriness at all, easy to read. I think this will be beautiful. So let's take a look at the fabric itself. Now, I kind of have been really interested in the higher count fabrics because I have quite a few little, not little, but counted cross stitch kits to do. And I've got to get myself used to higher count fabric. Thankfully, I use a magnifying light or those magnifying glasses things when I cross stitch, and that does help so much with being able to see it. Nice serged edges on this fabric. This has a completely different feel than this company's 11 count or 14 count fabric. It feels a lot thinner, so it will soften up really easily, and I think it'll soften up to the point, if you know, you can roll it, you can squish it. It's not going to hurt the fabric at all, the printing on it, unless you have wetness. So keep your hands dry and keep liquids away. And what is nice too is that your legend over here matches your legend on your pattern. So it's the same symbols. There's no confusion there, which is great. Let's look and see how well printed this is. I think it looks great. Very easy to read. Just little. Really, really, really little. I think I can do it though. And I would use 2 strands of floss for this. Wow, I think that's so pretty. Pretty. Let's compare the size of this paper pattern with the size of the actual picture, because this paper pattern's big. Okay, so when we look at it, in fact, I'll do it the opposite way here. I'll put this on top of it. It's looking like the paper pattern is the same size as the actual picture is, even on the sides of it here. So it's exactly the same size, I think, in what I'm seeing, which is wonderful. I love that. I don't like it when these are so little that you can't see. And it really helps a lot when you're working on something that's a higher count like the 16 count. I'd like to get a measurement on this picture. Not the actual size of the fabric, but the picture itself. Okay, so it is about 15 1/4. It should be square. By 15 1/4. So it's 15 1/4 by 15 1/4. It's good size. It's not huge. It's not small. I say it's right in the middle. Let's take a look at the floss. So they put a nice sticker on here with the item number, so you know that this floss goes with this picture. Oh boy, look at these hanks already. So let's see, is this 939? What is this? Yep. So we've got 2 hanks of 939. There's 40 strands in each hank. And then we have 3866. $436. That's a really pretty dark gold. We have a light greeny gray here, 647, and then a gray, I don't want to pull that apart, 413. So those will be prominent colors in this picture. And then let's take a look at this. I like the way the colors are muted, but there's some bright colors in here too. We've got that is a yellow. Let's see, which number 2, 165. We've got some pinks. Try to get this off. Very nice soft floss. I would transfer all these threads over to a plastic floss organizer just because I'm hard on this cardboard, or that's not even cardboard, it's paper stock, and I tend to rip them. So we've got some blues, greens, purple, more gold. Look how pretty that floss is. This will just be a beautiful picture, I think. And then over here, I would call that like a dark turquoise. Let's see, what's that? 3816. Really pretty, pretty, pretty colors. Nice kit. Really nice kit. So I think that butterfly kit will be beautiful. I think it'll be really pretty. Very happy with this kit as far as just the way it's made and the way that the paper pattern is the same size as the actual, I'll just put that in there with it, as the actual fabric, which doesn't happen real often at all, I don't think. Okay, let's get this out of the way and we'll move on to the other two kits that we have. I'm really excited. I think I know what the other two kits are, and I'm excited to show these to you. Now, that butterfly was $11.15 for a beautiful picture with all the floss. I think that's a really, really good deal. Now, let's see which one this is. Okay. Now, this is a lot smaller kit. I'm kind of really interested in the smaller kits right now. So, looks like it's the same manufacturer. I'm not going to take these out because we just did, but it's got the poofy ball with the 5 needles, the threader, the adjustable thimble with a great little baggie. Here's the instructions, just like the one before. And then this is the picture. It is a little sloth. Looks like it's in a basket with some flowers. I think it's absolutely adorable. I'll put a picture up on the screen. But look how little it is. It's also an 18 count. And I know there was a problem with these 18 counts with not having washable ink. Fansells has assured me that these are washable, that they have fixed the problem, and that these no longer have that issue. But look how little that is. Now this is an 18 count, so the squares are even littler than the one I just showed you, which was 16 count. It's only 99 stitches across and up and down. Let's take, I'm kind of going a little backwards here. Let's take a measurement of the picture itself. It's 5 3/8 inches wide. Now it looks like it's 5.5 inches up and down. So it's just a little teeny bit taller than it is wide. And look, it looks like the pattern is the same size as the actual picture. I really like that it has 27 colors because that will definitely help with the detail. We've got our serged edges. We have our gridding on both. Let's take a look at the pattern. It's nice and clear. You've got your color blocking all the way around. This will be 3865 white, so you don't have to stitch that if you don't want to, because once you rinse this out, it will be white, right? What a cute picture. What I was thinking of doing is getting, because they do have quite a few to choose from. These are so sweet, doing a bunch of these little pictures and then putting them in a quilt, as a panel in a quilt. I think that would just be adorable. Wow, so the fabric is printed clearly too. It's got confetti, but that's to be expected. I just really, really am interested to see how this is going to turn out. So let's take a look at the floss. It's got your item number on here. And here's that kind of ivory white for the background. Lot of pinks and burgundies. And it just keeps going. Okay, so on this side, what pretty colors. So many different shades of pink. And then there's more over here on this side too with the browns and the rusts. Nice soft floss. I think this would just be precious. This will turn out so cute. So cute. Now this sloth picture was, are you ready? $3.38. That's it. For everything you have here, except for some scissors. You got your little toolkit, you got your floss, you've got your pattern. You can also, if you want to, take this pattern, and if you don't like 18 count, I would say get this because the price is so great. If you don't like 18 count and you've got some smaller size like 11 count or 14 count fabric, you can use this pattern, you can use this floss, and you can make the picture bigger. Because some people do have a hard time seeing. I mean, if I didn't use my magnifier, I wouldn't be able to do this. These eyes just aren't what they used to be. But that's a really, really, really cute kit. Cute little picture. Have any of you done these now that they have corrected the problem with the ink not washing out, and now it does? Have any of you started working on these cute little kits? I mean, it just holds so nicely in your hands. And this is that thinner fabric too. So I suppose if you wanted to put this in a Q-snap or hoop, once you soften it up, you can. But you can hold it in your hands just fine too. How adorable is this? 2 strands of floss I would use with this too. And I have one more to show you. Okay, let's see which one this is. Here we've got the same toolkit with the needles, the threader, and the thimble. The great instructions. And here is the kit. This is precious. It is 2 hedgehogs. I'm going to bring this up here for you to see, and I will also post a picture on the screen with all the hearts. 2 hedgehogs in love. Is that just adorable? 28 colors in this. This is also an 18 count. I'm sure it's going to measure the same as the other one. Let's see. Yeah, almost 5.5 inches across by a little over 5.5 inches. So it is just a little bit bigger this way. But see what I mean? Don't you think having these panels in a little quilt would just be adorable? As long as I could find enough of these pictures, I think that would be great. So the pattern is the same size. We've got our gridding on both, your item number, real clear and easy to read. Let's look at this. So 28 is 5200. So all this blue background is 5200 white. So it is a little bit brighter background than what we just saw with the sloth. What a sweet picture. Be fun to do, easy to hold in your hands. Let's take a look at the floss that comes with it. That's a great thing about cross stitch. It's so versatile. So if you don't like something this small, it's not an issue to take this pattern and this floss and make it on a lower count fabric, or even a higher count fabric. You could take this and make it, if you had some Lugano or you had some of the larger count or the higher number count fabric, you could do that too. There's the white, a whole hank of the background white. And then these colors are very, very, very similar. We've got beautiful, beautiful pinks and browns and tans, greens, burgundies, Really pretty colors, and they are so similar they would match wonderfully. As you can see here with this, they're not too far off as far as the color palette goes. Pretty little quilt with pink, some pink material on there too. Oh, that would be so cute. I saw a quilt the other day that they had cross-stitched panels. It was kind of like a sampler, but it was a Western look with just hard to describe. It didn't have any words. It didn't have any exact picture. It was just a beautiful cross-stitch pattern, a counted cross-stitch pattern that was not full coverage at all. And they made a whole lot of panels, and then used material, and they made a quilt out of it, and it was stunning. I showed the picture to my husband. He says, "You're going to make that, right?" I think that'd probably be a year's worth of cross stitch for me. But these little ones, I think, will go really quickly. And I've just found out that I have a new granddaughter coming, so I think this would just be adorable. Absolutely adorable. This kit was also $3.38. So you really can't beat that price when it comes to kits like this. Really can't beat that price at all. How sweet, huh? So if you like this video, please hit the like button. That would be wonderful, and it helps me out with YouTube a whole lot. Please keep your eye open for part 2 of Fansells' video, which will be next week. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take care, and I will be talking to you soon. Bye.